Hello, for here and well. As I was talking last episode in Blast Blue, I think it was Blast Blue, the next series after the Great Villainess is going to be Cataclismo. In the campaign it has. Well, depends, right? Yes. Medium. Imperial screen edge movement. Alright. Tele first level servers as to the full basic controls and introduction to the world. Would you like to skip it? I will play. No, play it. If it's part of the story, it makes sense. Also, there has been a lot of time since I played an RTS, so I
So,
might
you've come to talk of Lady Iris.
not
It's
know
true. She has shared my fire from time to
controls.
time. Sit down. Rest. I still remember that day, outside Hogar. The day I met her. The Lady Iris herself.
At home's edge, outskirts. Also, I'm going to make not exactly a series, but I am going to lock the interval on 9.5 of Limbus Company.
These blasted woods are so gloomy. Oh, why did I volunteer for this?
Doing them for not prosperity, to remember them. I don't have the button moment. Oh, you can stay the view Q&E. Yeah, I don't like using the button in and out with the well up and down. No. Then you can click, left click.
I'd better keep moving if I'm to deliver this message.
Unit selection and movement. To move a unit first selected with left click, then use right click to order it towards a desired location. When a unit starts to move, a deploy mark will appear. You can also select a unit by clicking its deploy mark. You can use this to alter a unit's movement while it's still on road.
Post me high. Where to? Yes? Huh? Perhaps this way.
This way? You can check it there from the post menu. This will be added as you play. Oh wait. Did I?
Post me high.
Maybe moving the camera actually confused me a little bit.
Huh?
Or maybe not.
Yes?
What?
Huh? Post me high.
Oh, it's just very dark.
Where to? Huh? Post me high. Yes?
Head on.
Where? The mist. It could almost be beautiful. We're lucky to have masks.
These have been covered by strange mist, then species like this are related for humans and still in order to pass it through. Alright.
Huh? Clouds be damned. A horror. This creature, it might have once been... No, don't think about it. It's just vermin now. Kill or be killed.
Attacking enemies. It's triggered to attack any armor in the range. Move closer to
Yes?
see.
Post me high. Yes? Softly. Let me think about this.
Pause on pause. Stop time by pressing space or pressing the pause symbol on top of the screen. You can also speed up time by pressing F or clicking the fast forward symbol. Alright. Can I see your range?
Where to? Huh? It's done. All this trouble to find some scholar. Where to?
No, I thought he was going to use
Post me
the...
high. Yes? Post me high. Huh? Where to?
Very difficult to see completely what can you
A camp. So
got.
this must be... Lady Iris, I bring word from Hogar. The city is...
Do I look like a scholar, Herald? The lady's gone on alone. Easy for her, but... I'd best go with you to deliver your message. Go low and throw.
Huh? Yes?
What's this? Range and unit rolls. All human troops fight from distance. Hover over the player to beat its range. Each troop has its own role, strengths and weaknesses. Lovers can resist some physical damage but have a small attack range. Women are fragile but target enemies from afar.
Post me high.
Yeah? What?
Let's take them down from above.
Troops are at high. Different troops will fight better at different heights. Low ground units are good against targets at similar heights to them, while high ground units need high ground to deliver their most effective blow. And how do you know the... All units get attack bonuses at red high. For example, high ground units benefit from 5 to 10 meters higher than their target from being... okay. Hovering the diamond above troops to see their preferred high.
Yeah.
Let's carry on. Yes? Where to?
Increase critical damage and what do you do? Increases splash damage. Matters less above the target.
See that ancient beacon? Only one person can light him. The lady passed through here.
We need to cross. Let's check that salvage pile for something we can use.
Yeah?
Salvage. This is critical to surviving in these forgotten lands. All buildings can be selected from the build menu. So I will put them in pieces. Menu. Add. Press 1. Let me select the move your cursor to the location you want to build. Rotate the piece with right click and left. Building controls. When pressing pieces, you can hold shift and use the wheel up or to cycle through recent pins quickly. In a straight line. You can recover any piece you place by pressing the recycle button below the build menu. Then left click on each piece you want to recycle. Pieces can be recycled and rebuilt as many times as you want.
Let's get on with it.
Cool. Recycle.
Let's go already. Yeah? Uh-huh.
What a messy stairway.
Support. Structures can be built out of wood and stone pieces, but wood pieces are quick, cheap, and versatile, but not very resilient. They are ideal for reaching distant places quickly. Stone pieces are a lot stronger and ideal for building defenses, but they are heavy and require more support. A piece can be placed where it has enough support from below. If supporting pieces are destroyed or removed, a structure may collapse. Combine one pieces to get most of its structures.
Post me high.
Oh wait.
Huh? Yes?
The stairs. Here. And that's all.
Where to?
Almost there. The lady should be investigating those ruins.
Who is this scholar? To go alone into places like this? I can hear horrors lurking ahead.
Troops have two modes of attack. They can target the cruiser or they can target the most dangerous horror. You can swap between these attack modes using a button on Troops action panel. Move. Need with hold position but target the selected enemy. With the closest area to change the most dangerous horror. Move in this current position. The enemy on sight.
Post me high. Yes? Where to? Huh?
Oh, when you're doing things like that.
Where to? Post me high. Yes? Huh?
A bit too close, no?
Yes?
10. Let's see. Probably one here. Monster here. You have to be one more up there. No. steps. More support. What? Not a rock here? No, it can't have something there. Hmm. And it's more support, but I can build here. And I don't have normal. Ah, no, I do have. Hmm. It's interesting. Well, strange, you would more say. Like, it does have support here. So to make, how you call it? Stairs, how would you do it actually? You have to make things like that? That's strange, not going to lie. But sure, if that's how
Post me high.
is to make them. Use one of these to make a platform
Yes?
to other one.
Huh?
It seems like it doesn't have a correct one for an arch.
Lady Iris, I bring an urgent request. Hogar expects an attack. The gates are... She listened to my message, or pretended to listen. It didn't matter. She knew what to do.
If Hogar calls, we go.
They call from Hogar.
But if I'm to tell you this story, it must be told from the beginning. This was our world. Then the Perlas appeared, and everything changed. They revealed a great secret to humanity, a great power, the Palido. We built ourselves a sublime domain. The Perlas glowed for us. Yet as time passed, we realized everything has a price. You all know what happened next. The Cataclismo.
It's curious how combines Spanish and English. Because it's not using special words, it's
The
using...
land was drowned in mist. And from this mist, on pale legs, emerged fresh horror. The survivors ran. They sought a new home, scrambling to higher ground to save themselves. That is how Ciudad Hogar was founded. The city where we have been surviving for generations.
Yeah, they're using just normal words that have traductions, not like special ones or very meaningful ones. The Perlas is just pearls. And it's Hogar City. Or Home City. if you traduce also the name.
We made good time. The solar gate stands as firm as ever. But if the reports are true, the gate will be under attack soon.
Lady Iris. Lady is a special unit born with a pearl. She's one of the few living scholars able to perform arts, a cornerstone of humanity's defense. And yeah, I am traducing what it means.
The swarm is arriving from the south.
Horrors are tracked to human settlements and attack frequently. Swarm attack every night, will scatter horrors can also sometimes attack in daylight. Generations of defenders have learned to anticipate the direction and force of incoming swarms. By hovering over the red icon, you can see what kind of enemy is expected and how big the swarm will be.
Oh, Guardians, take defensive positions.
It's funny how if you become obstructive, you can apply camera filters to have such as transparent filter that lets you look through certain messages that is able to find these filters. Okay. There is view on. Transparent view. Hate view. Let's see that. What? What I click. Yeah, dripper.
Where to? Yes? The night is nearly here.
Remember, every troop has a proper height. Build your defenses and weight the benefits box high ground or low troops. Remember bonuses which you will learn special attacks called artillery rolls in this skill.
Huh? Post me high. Yeah?
There's a critical. Ooh.
Hmm? Yes?
Destroyed by fast.
Huh? Where to? Yeah? Post me high. Huh? Yeah? We're under attack.
Can't they see him? Oh. No, they're
Yes?
going below.
Where to? Huh?
Eyes open. That was too small for a swarm, and too easy.
Lady Iris, no doubt the true swarm will arrive tonight. But with the small force we have...
Then we build Herald, another defensive layer out there.
More walls? It's true, we have plenty of stone, but...
Wooden stone defenses. Higher stone walls have more health and last longer under attack. The target wall gets tougher it is. This is called toughness and makes stone places essential defensive building blocks. Low, medium, 60. High, 150 health. So it's like 6, I think. When a stone structure toughness increases, you will see its appearance change slightly. Yeah, 4 is done, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Now to 3 times in short, high walls or healthy walls.
Let's make sure these new walls stand firm.
Stone break. Oh, well, yeah, I guess. Nope, not there.
We could use some sort of passage through our new structure.
Defense structures. While time is paused, structures won't collapse. You can modify structures with rebuilding sections. Alright. Good to know then. Rewards your units will if your stone was what? If stone was as another door increases its toughness, door will get tougher too.
It's a strong wall, Lady Scholar. But next to the Solar Gate, it's... never mind.
Tactical pieces are special that provide benefits to never defenses are units. They have each different effects. Combining this is a clever way it will help you war against the horrors. Put your tactical pieces thoughtfully. Thoughtfully, units must stand next to a tactical piece to gain its benefits during battle. Your progress through the more tactical pieces will be added with some thoughtful to maximize your defenses.
The Solar Gate has Merlons atop the wall.
Marlon, stone cover that boosts range of any unit behind it. This raises the toughness of any stone piece below it. So you don't need to. Cover it. Not think about it. We have to make it like double space, right? Or I think because if not, how are they going to move, right? you can't make them a little bit unconventional, you could say. Here, out of sight. Not too close to the enemies, I suppose. Not this one so. Did I made it a little bit too far, I suppose? Well, too close. Mm-hmm. Another. And here we have it. And
The solar gate is adorned with banners too.
no. Don't you want a sandwich too? Nor that we are
Not
ready?
enough stone.
Oh. Yes, then I can take out these ones. Put them
Not
here.
enough stone.
Take two from here.
Not enough stone.
Materials and units increases basic attack damage. Oh. Yeah. Technically, there's no space for them here. Oh, it has a.
A pretty wall counts for nothing if no one is manning it. Let's go.
It's no grand gatehouse, but I'll take it. Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh.
The city sends building materials and more troops.
Sundown is coming. We need them on this wall now.
Buildings and buildings. You can group multiple units together to create squads of troops that can be quickly selected. Buildings can also be grouped together. You can group units and buildings by pressing Ctrl plus key 1 with multiple units are selected. You can press key 1 to select the entire group.
The night is nearly here.
What are you?
Hmm? Yes?
Where is Lady Iris?
Uh-huh.
Because they need a farm to get up through from this side. So, actually curious about this.
I'm ready.
Yeah? Post me high.
Mm-hmm. No, they do have enough space. Well, then maybe it was not necessary then. Yeah, it wasn't necessary at all. This one make them from wood.
Huh? Where to?
Eyes open.
Yes?
No, wait, no, not you.
Huh?
Yeah?
Let's get rid of this one. Put it closer to here, I suppose. Ah,
Where to?
and I'm like sending them there, but maybe next episodes, like if I have to build, maybe I cut it out from the recording, I suppose. Not that we know, you only show the end of it. I take one of these
Yes?
ones just in case here.
Yeah?
The dark night
It's sunset. The swarm is here.
Post me high.
Kill 100 horrors. Well, at least they are doing a lot of damage. Oh, they are coming from here. Alright.
It's over. But it is strange. Our forest garrison should have felt the swarm.
You think something happened to them?
All I know is that the horrors have not been this close to the city in a long time.
Complete the Sola Gate. Building defense.
That night, Iris defended the city gates from the horrors of the mist. With her peers in the Order, our sworn defenders. Yet, this was not the first time Hogar stood against its enemies. 30 years before that night, while the Order was once again fighting for their families, for all of us, a quiet sound began that would change our history.
Car cries.
And when the Perla scholars opened their door, there she was. Between her tiny arms, a perla embedded in her chest. You already know, a perla is not a trivial thing. You could die just by touching one. And yet here was an infant with one of these things inside her.
She'll die without us.
She's a horror in disguise, I tell you. A horror.
One looked on in silence, and when she stepped forward, all arguments ceased.
She carries a perla, yes, but also a book.
Rectora Elena. She always seemed to understand things. Others could not.
Do we not value knowledge? The child is a beacon. Bring her in. Call her Iris.
So, the scholars of the Ivory adopted the girl as their own child. And she grew like any other. Slowly, but steadily. Always carrying her book, filled with stories from the past. But Iris was not any other child. As soon as the scholars allowed it, she became a chief defender of the city. And what does a good defender do when an attacker becomes too bold? She plays it smart. She goes in search of answers among the trees, beyond the walls. If we had known what she would come to face, Ciudad Hogar would have shut all doors and windows, and for the first time in centuries, prayed.
Oh, they look quite cool, actually. Quite excited, actually, for this story now.
I see you've made yourself comfortable, Hermes.
Hermes. From the war table, Iris decides her next destination. Each castle figure marks an available mission. Click any mission to start.
All right, bird brain. What say ye to a ramble in the forest? I need to know what's going on.
Towards the end of messages, Stargate, mission tutorial. Yeah, I guess this one can be included one. No, but if I need to construct something, I will just carry it out, so it's not too long. It is still no word from Old Forest Garrison. Go. If the wars have happened, rebuild Rectora Elena. To the rest of the economy, defend the citadel at all cost. 2 days? Chapter 3. I think there are 11 missions, if I remember correctly, from the Steam page. I
It's in
don't remember
tatters.
correctly.
I never thought this place would fall.
What falls can rise, Herald. We need to get this settlement working again.
The citadel. Your citadel is certainly hard. It must not fall. It stores natural resources like wood, which you will need to rebuild your fortress. Settlements need other buildings to grow. You cannot place buildings such as sawmills outside your citadel's territory. But pieces such as stone bricks can be built outside these limits.
We shall need wood before all else.
Obtaining wood is the foundation of a settlement's economy. Build sawmills close to trees to obtain a continuous supply of wood. Each sawmill will need trees around it to work properly. Sawmills are in the resource section of the build menu. To get the wood from the work carry materials into the warehouse. The more wood in the surroundings, the more wood will get red. 35 seconds to build. Oh. 50 here too.
Constructing this will take a moment.
We should build some steps to the sawmill while it is underway.
Ensuring a clear buildings need a clear part of your citadel. If the root of the citadel is obstructed, that building will shut down and won't operate. Pieces. Oh yeah, actually.
Excellent. The workers are gathering wood now.
And just in time for the construction, sawmills span workers that carry wood to your citadel. Workers can collect more resources if build them shorter roads. You can manually increase or decrease the amount of workers assigned in your gathering buildings. Depending on the distance to the citadel, each building will have an optimal amount of workers. Then change when how do I seal?
We'll need somewhere for folk to live.
A settlement needs citizens. Without a supply of citizens, you might be unable to place new buildings. You can increase the citizens' capacity by building shacks and homestacks. Did he accumulate like 5? That might be a quarry. Shack. Basic house to increase the number of citizens settlement can place on top of stone and other buildings. Where do I don't need? I guess here, you see, in the back. Buildings can be deconstructed with their recycled or by pressing recycle their info panel. This frees up resources and is used in refund some other recurses to build it, like wood and stone. Oh, I see. They can afford one, but it needs to be like here. Also, where is the door of this one? Just in case. So yeah, you form the diamond in the back. So the not space is well because there had blocked its way. Well, I had blocked it this way.
The air here, it's stale with mist.
Your units and buildings need a steady supply of oxygen to survive amidst the mist of the old lands. Keep an eye on your oxygen production to avoid running out of breathable air. The citadel generates a amount of oxygen, but you will need to build air filters to increase the oxygen production. Air filters collect oxygen but need height to work efficiently. Mist filters on land, so the air above is cleaner. That means air filters work best when built on top of other buildings or stone columns. Let me drink a bit. Air filters. Like one here. Oh, it counts false, well, not false structures, like something that was not made by terrain. Hmm. Maybe pause, just in case. Complex generation. How many do you need? 2, I think. Let me see. 4. Indeed. Plenty for 140. Yeah, probably just to not make it too far. No, I don't have like the structures with footsteps. Yeah, I need one more footsteps. It's the same thing and this, right? And use the stairs. Alright. A bit of a curious structure, but I guess that's have to work. Maybe after or something. No, well, no, actually, don't know if I can make a whatever instant shot they can clear. I guess could have made it here. Doesn't look like. No. What's this? Oh, there's gutters too close. But yeah, if that place would have been good enough, seems like it.
These few shacks are but the start. We have more work to do.
Was that a tower?
But the day for us was nearly done.
Ambush! They were waiting for sundown! Fight for your lives! We are needed.
Hundreds. And have stones, so let me just block this way.
The pálido shines. The pálido shines.
Oh, no.
We are needed. Eyes open.
We're under attack.
Eyes open. We are needed. Uh-huh. Too many. This cannot be how it ends.
Hmm.
Victoria Elena, I've been wondering, what would we do if one of our perlas got, I don't know, compromised? Would it be lost forever?
That is a compelling question, little scholar. Our chroniclers say that in the Lost Reign, humans were able to fold the cloth of time itself for short periods. That way, even the most terrible mistakes could be undone. Of course, that arte of the Pálido was lost in the Cataclismo. But with training, my little sage, I'm confident you will discover it again.
Terrible mistakes undone?
Are the time anchor. Amnesty series know how to use an art called time anchor. This art allows her to hold time and try again. From now on, Lady Iris will be able to fold time when needed. You can use this to return to the previous morning or simply a few moments ago.
This is my only choice. To stop this, I need to fold time itself.
Huh? I guess that's in-game, well, in-game story to save scam.
Have I... Did it work?
Or well,
I
to
can't
retry
believe
in
it.
the end of the day.
I'm back. A few hours before the attack, it looks like. This is too much. We fell here. No. I cannot let this moment pass. Another chance, another choice.
More
We
troops.
should gather some stone before... Lady Iris, are you all right?
I am fine. Stone, you say?
Devastator you need strong walls, and for strong walls you need stone. Some pieces as such as tactical pieces so require minerals. To gather these you need to find a store mineral deposit. Explorers are needed for stone minerals. A high supply of these is essential to build proper defenses. Well, actually, no, well, yeah, I guess.
The Pálido shines.
So I guess. Also been making one of wood, I guess. Well, at least the second one, the one I need to move myself. Wait. Oh, oops. We will need to walk here, so we need these ones. Well, I guess I can let them move now. There.
These minerals. If we build a quarry here, it will gather stone for our walls.
Well spotted. But our territory doesn't reach that far. At least not yet.
As Settlement's territory can expand by beacons, but the beacon must be built inside existing territories, just like any other building. Build beacons expand your territory, be wary, they can attract nearby horrors. Beacons are in the city building section of... The beacon. The expansion of territory allows for building nearby complex on top of stone and other buildings. Does it say how much distance it covers or no? Doesn't look like it, right? Oh, this might be the limit of the city actually too.
Huh?
Don't really need you there. And when it constructs, let me do the same one on this. Yes, we can make or
Excellent. Our territory now extends to the stone deposit. Let's start gathering.
quarries. Build a quarry to obtain a supply of stone and minerals. The efficiency of each quarry depends on how much of the resource is nearby. Out of sight. It does need characters, seems like it.
The pálido shines.
Green stone and minerals time warfare quarries are resources section in the build menu. Funny that you have to see. Well, to be able to see it. Do I maintain them? I suppose, yes. Yes, I do. Can recycle? Can recycle standard pieces. So I did this wrong. This one has to be a normal one, so let me recycle everything this.
Those filthy horrors won't reach us so easily now.
Do not be so sure. Night arrives, and our rebuilding efforts have attracted them. Take positions.
Alright. No, destroying series command drops to destroy precision T or on target pieces. Alright. Okay, then let me construct a little bit, and we are. It's only from terror, seems. Dozens, so it's only a group. What happened with the hundreds? To make a door here, just in case too. So yes, let me construct. Alright, I will say it's finished. So I made the complete wall of rock and a secondary wall to maintain the units from of wood for the moment to not destroy completely the resources. After all, I'm only getting 11 per minute compared to the 30. And actually I have the space to move here. We have stairs from the last wall, and I completed these ones, which seems like are the ones they're going to use. Also, I did see this pretty cool thing they did here with the arch to maybe use the, how do you call it, the lover more safely, but we're going to see.
We are needed.
Let's go already.
Yes?
Because this is just enough for 5 meters, which is the high wall. Well, high. I thought it was going to be medium. Oh well. Not bad then. This one increases range. When going to say, can you put not a let me see. Oh yeah, you can technically, but I don't know if it will have enough area for that. Let's say, can, no, wait, what did I put? Will he able to move here?
The horrors are coming.
Let's go already.
Yes, seems like technically he could. Huh. Oh, that's alright. In the case, increase speed for a second.
Eyes open.
Can you see how much? 10 health, 1 damage. Ah, so yeah. Oh. I would like if they show the health of the things with sorrow. Wonders you can build at the moment, so if they break one, can you build one instantly of what
We won.
will happen?
But this was only a bite at our ankles. They're testing us.
You have no idea, Hogardian. Prepare for more conflict.
Settlement economy. Attacks in daylight after surviving the first night. 2. The horrors know your location. During the day, horrors are not very active, but they will
Hiding
still.
won't be enough to survive the night. We have to put up a fight.
Still make probing attacks. Military. With a strong army, it's only a matter of time before these fiends break through your walls. Is it the order of Hogar's duty to train men and women to defend against errors of the mist? Troops are trained in military buildings, such as the barracks. The number of troops you can train is limited by your military capacity. This number will increase as your settlement develops. By default, troops will rally at the door of the barracks. You can set a new rally point by selecting the barracks and pressing right-click to plant a flag. Would you like to gather? Can I see? No, I can't. Tactical? No. Military ground, barracks. Here, I suppose. Does it recover? Yes, indeed it does. While we are at it, let me make this one a stone then. Don't really need a door here. Let's try and improve basic improvement the building of the city. Building section of the building. Oh. So it lacks still one.
With the barracks ready, we can start training troops.
Train unit. Improve ranger line of sight for all train units in the barrack. So it's like an upgrade type, like if you had the how was it called, the intelligence one in the barracks from the StarCraft? Forgot. 2 lovers, I will say, and 2 archers. Lovers for the area damage. Do indeed.
One,
Oh.
go no and throw.
So it gains 2 for the flag, and that's what makes him kill the weak ones.
Yeah.
Urgent improvements. Increase your medical capacity by doing research in the cities in the Citadel. Many of other improvements can be researched. You can find other research projects by clicking on any building and inspecting the panel at the bottom of the screen. Return is to the sheer ransom of hell. Increase military capacity. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is a 4-1. Wait, what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's telling me how big it is, right? Now that I think about it. I might need to do this because if I'm going to break these stairs. Or what? Just suck it up, I guess. Let me fast forward. Okay, it's yeah, wait. Normal one now. With reinforced ones. And still has the stairs to move them here.
We could use some traps around our walls.
Traps can be set up to damage approaching horrors. Traps are handy but are destroyed after some use, and you don't get any resources when recycling them. Where are they? Tactical pieces. Traps. I don't need those for this one, I suppose.
Good. Those spikes will be useful. What else could we do to better our odds?
We shouldn't neglect the surrounding wilds. There's always useful salvage to be found out there.
Post me high. Huh?
Get here,
Yeah.
my friend. You may get.
The night is nearly here. Night will be here soon. Let's use this time wisely.
To get one more.
Where to?
Oxygen is dwindling.
Yes? Huh?
Scores? What scores? Where could I have another one? Here? No, don't need to make it as big. Yeah, I guess. Have to make another one of wool. Where? Can I make it here? Considering I don't really am using anything here. Ooh.
Get ready to battle. Take positions.
Just let me construct this one. Then we can get that to battle. There we go. Because we're having a bit too low on wood. And hold. Oh, in night. Ooh. Well, I did put traps there.
We're under attack.
Sniping at the next attack. If you think you're ready for the next one, you can skip ahead and won't arrive. Oh. Oh.
Eyes open. We are needed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dangerous area. Forte.
Hmm? What?
Yes, alright.
Post me high.
Could you not see him? Oh.
Exhausted. Yet, we won. But that art, this folding of time, I feel...
Lady Iris, take her, quickly!
They will bueno, in Spanish, reconstruiremos. We will reconstruct the forest garrison. They will move from every terrain, huh? I should not ignore that things then. Make sure you are covering all spaces and take a move to all this place. And well, seems it's just enough time. The bosses or something like that. It's like the antagonist is feeling.
Where am I? What happened?
You fell unconscious after defending the forest garrison.
Iris, who is coming?
So she told them what she saw. A dream.
Or a prophecy? You're Perla. You are attuned to the Palido in a way none of us are. Your vision is not to be ignored. The horrors will get worse.
Perhaps it is time, Rectora, that we sought once again the Alta Pearl.
The Alta Pearl? Don't talk of that poison chalice.
It is what the girl saw, fabled to be the primal source of the Palido, a way to stop the horrors.
It lies buried with our ancestors. Even those of the Lost Rain could not master such a thing.
There is a risk, yes. But
Rectora, if this Alto Pearl gives us a chance to undo the Cataclismo, we should seek it.
Iris, I know you're not like the rest of us, but every expedition for the Alta Pearl has... They do not come back.
I saw it. It is calling me. Your scholar is right. I have to go.
we better prepare our troops.
Let's not be hasty. It's the best chance we have. It will be a death sentence.
Enough! I've made a decision. It will be Iris's duty to travel through the old lands as our new expedition overseer. You will reach the Sea of Mist, and you will travel beyond it, beneath it, in search of the Alta Pearl. Iris, please be careful. Whatever you find out there, promise me you'll return.
I will. The order avails.
You know, I am actually quite expecting the story. Seems very, well, at least well crafted.
Hear that, Hammer's? I'm in charge of an expedition now. You'll have to listen to me. Anyway, we better prepare.
Book of Insight. As Iris rediscovers the secret of the Lost Rain, she will acquire insight, and there is only one place these epiphanies can be recorded. The Book of Insight is a mysterious book that has been with Iris since birth. Perhaps it can be used to unlock forgotten knowledge.
First things first. We need to found a settlement to gather ourselves. From there, we can push out.
One knowledge point. Well, we'll see it next time. Is it me? Yes. So, well, seems like it's very promising. Going to revise if I did cut out well the construction parts, but I will say I did. Hopefully. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it. We will see you next episode, maybe the Sunday, I would say, to begin double episode with the series. I think, yes, because last time it was double episode of Rabbit and Steel, so it was roguelite. How do you call it? Well, we will see it on Sunday. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.